It looks like it's going to be Ajax up against Lexx here, which makes a lot of sense to me as well. You know, there's a lot of ways for Ed to navigate the fireball war in this matchup. Yeah. He can use his own fireball to mitigate some of the stuff, and then he can also use Charge Flicker as an option to blow through the booms as well.
We'll see if that all comes into play, whether or not Lexx is going to be able to recognize what Ajax is going to be doing to combat against some of the Sonic booms, and what he's going to do in response, right?
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of his Ed play. I think his Ed is super fun to watch. Ajax is just a really solid player. I love that start right there, too. Right over, builds back another brick of that drive gauge immediately.
Still within range of that throw, even after 2 lights put it in. On season in 2, Lexx going to be moving out of the way from this corner, trying to find it. Again, we talked about picking and choosing your spots where the flicker is available from Ajax.
I love that he walked back, too, after he saw that flicker parry. Good find there. Medium blitz for the knockdown. Oh, that's a big jump.
Huge.
Doesn't commit, though. Very interesting. Oh, no whip punish on time there. And now both of them very close to burnout. He can't block a boom, or it's going to be a problem. And this fireball, now he could parry it, but still lost a little bit of drive gauge. Went for it because he was so low, and now both of them in burnout. Level 2 available, level 1 spent from Lexx. Does Ed just do full screen level 2?
Uh-oh, you're pissing him off.
Threw the fast one there, and he wasn't ready for it. Chip is going to be a factor, and the throw break was pivotal for Lexx.
Oh my God, that was just a pixel, a frame shot.
That one.
In terms of the speed, that forward heavy punch just absolutely slaughtered by the overhead from Guile.
Oh, caught him low. Went for the flicker. I mean, and without spinning bar, you're not doing too much of a crouching medium punch with Ed, so not too bad of a hit to eat. Corner positioning looking great here for Lexx. Staggered pressure into the Sonic booms.
You got level 2.
Scary stuff. None of these flickers contested, and now this is big damage too. Could have cashed out and probably killed, but instead being a little safe, and I like that choice from Ajax there.
I think that's one of the cooler animated target combos in the game.
Yeah, the light kick.
The way he moves, too, just like his legs, like moving forward. Oh.
Perfect parry jump attempt.
Suplex on him.
Nice. Oh, that's a big find. Light blitz afterwards, too. Gets good damage here. Catches him low again, and full drive gauge still for Ajax. So, you know, if he hits you, you can cash out and get a lot of damage on this. Level 3 about to be available. Wow.
Okay,
after the throw, too, he even had charge available there.
Always be maintaining that charge. Sonic boom number 1. But now downwards drive forward.
That's it.
Full combo incoming, and he had even more drive gauge to boot. No pun intended. Lexx getting the first game over Mr. Fidelity. Sonic Slasher?
Sonic Slasher? I like that title. That's cool. I like there's a Luke title that's not now on gaming. That's my favorite title.
Did you have that on?
I had that one.
For a while. Oh.
Looking to bait it, doesn't find anything. Ajax solid on defense. Nice block. And the online classic.
That was a New York DP.
I pressed the button afterwards.
It catches everybody. Counter hit combos into itself. That crouching light kick from Ed, which is a really nice thing to have on a light.
Look at the amount of control that Ajax has, but Lexx still being able to suppress it with his own fireballs and move out of the way. Oh, that's the one! The
bad
sweet
jump.
Spot.
Yeah, and he's going to get a side swap on this if he wants, or a safe jump. Safe jump instead. Forces burnout, and now this spot for Ed looks a little tough.
And overall recognition to some of these situations have been so top-notch for Lexx. Burnout sequences, understanding that the flicker's going to be coming out, him escaping out of the corner with minimal to decent amount of damage taken on his life bar, to the point where he gets the big comeback. Yeah, you know it. You already know. That's happened to him last week.
True, it happens to everybody, I think. You react, and your own reactions betray you.
Nice.
Oh, nice whip punish. And confirmed that it was standing. He got the standing heavy kick there for the extension. Extra little bit of damage instead of doing medium into heavy.
Damn, imagine being so good about reacting. I'd imagine James Shin would have a fit about that.
He's pissed.
And the reactions were too good.
The thing about Kimberly is, like, what? Love that James. Love James. Big fan of that guy. Oh my, spaced out buttons here from Lexx. Has a lot of meter to work with too. Ajax, it feels like Ajax has been handling neutral really well, and then the last few interactions of every round have always been the tough part.
It's been moments where I think he's been a little bit too predictable with some of the flickers. I feel like Lexx has had a lot of big openings off of jump-ins.
Yeah, sometimes against Ed, you gotta send it, because he has so much control of the match that if you don't do anything wily, he kind of just sits there and beats you up, right? So by threatening stuff like that, you can really kind of
Nice.
force the issue. Yeah, that was very. He got flash kick there, full screen against Guile. Could have looked a little spooky, but worked out there for Ajax.
I feel like to some degree it kind of applies to Guile as well with the plethora of booms that he gets to throw out and kind of maintain with that space. Very similar in nature, right? You have to throw out maybe like a jump in every so often. But I feel like with Ed too, like Ed specifically, he doesn't need to risk it as much because of the flicker and also just his mid-range control with his normals.
Yeah, forward heavy punch good to go over the lows, which we've been seeing a lot of, and he has a standing medium kick. Oh, he's going to try to take that drive gauge away.
Oh, he's in London. He has to say it a different way.
It's all good. Burn.
No level 3 here. He's not close to getting his own drive gauge back, so makes sense to me. Going to push him to the corner here. Nicely blocked. Good defense, too.
Do it.
That's all good. That's all
Not
good.
today.
He's not taking.
I like spending this.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to get you out of burnout. It's going to put Lexx low on drive gauge. You know, solid damage on this as well. And you don't have to worry about the level 2 too much longer. So pretty smart stuff all around. Oh, I think he's big chilling. That's one apiece as long as he doesn't drop the punish.
Nice. Let's go, baby. Good plan. Stick to your guns.
What you think, John?
Yeah, so what Boo said, he's not reacting to the overhead. He's just doing a late standing block.
Okay.
So do a late crouch medium kick.
I bet.
And also, bro, whenever you do the drive rush, he's also not teching either.
I bet.
So
I got this.
so delay crouch medium kick and grab.
So here we go. Last game between these two. Important one because if Lexx can clean up here, then this last match will just be the determining factor between the two teams,
Right.
rather than them having to win that and then a tiebreaker on top of
fine,
it, which
that's
is kind of a big ask, you know.
But either way, again, both of these teams need as many points. I think Red Rooster obviously needs way more points in comparison to C9. They have a couple they could possibly shave off.
Challenge on the minus frames there on drive rush crouching medium kick.
Yes.
Nice, good bait.
And no drive rush cancel there from Lexx on reaction.
So much more of a different look now with Ajax. So much more controlled, maintaining this life lead as well. So well versed in this matchup, it's starting to show.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to just go for a flicker kind of haphazardly here and just get jumped in on like we've seen a few times in the other rounds. Oh, he's out of the corner though. That's real big for Lexx.
Chucking these booms. Ajax slowly encroaches on that space.
A lot of walking.
That's not a lie.
Been putting in so much work.
Yeah, he let Lexx kind of do everything at the end of that round, but it was because he wanted to play safe and didn't want to open himself up to too much damage, which I think was pretty smart.
Gets low exposure as well. Yeah, Lexx just trying to clear this.
Nice.
Oh,
Up
big
until
jump.
that point, that's huge.
And the throw as well. Uh-oh, this is suddenly looking quite dangerous for Lexx here at the low end, then that's a punish. And he's one good hit away from cleaning this up. He has so much drive gauge and level 3 available.
These guys are slugging.
Yeah, that spacing is so scary too. If Ed finds one hit into the corner here, he's just dead off anything. Did he hit a button? No, he's chilling, and that's a huge punish. Should be the kill here. Lexx sending it on that level. Red Rooster. 20 points secured for their team just like that. We'll see if JB can kind of fight the difference and send us to that final match.
Two pretty critical decisions from the side of Lexx, thinking Ajax was going to pursue on offense. I don't know what it is about Ajax, man. I don't know what's really instilled that kind of fear from Lexx, but the last OD flash kick that he didn't work out.
Right.
Waking up with level 3, definitely not working out against Ajax. I couldn't tell you what really led to that decision making, because Ajax, most of his control was from further out, right?
Yeah, I think it's just the pressure of feeling like you're doing so much in neutral and this guy is just not dead. Like he has the lead
not at all, yeah.
against you despite you doing so much against him the entire time. It definitely feels like, man, if I don't do something now, how am I going to get this guy? Like he's just too solid.